What's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Web 5, right? Web 5 is something very new that a lot of people don't even know about or know that is being talked about as of right now, and probably wondering where did Web 4 go. I will explain Web 4 in this video as well, right? But before we get into talking about that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 10K subscribers, so if you guys would like to help out, just hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment anything in the comment section down below, and most importantly is to hit that bell button to get notified every time I upload a new video. And lastly, check out the description down below for the Discord and the Patreon. Remember, the Patreon is a new tier regarding private sales, so if you guys would like to get into some upcoming projects, private sales, join that Patreon, join the Discord, and let's get right into it, guys. So last week we talked about the evolution of NFTs going to soul-bound tokens, right? Now Web 5 has come out with Jack Dorsey pioneering this and wants to bring this to the forefront using Bitcoin technology. So that essentially makes Bitcoin infrastructure, they're going to look to build on Bitcoin's infrastructure, giving it a lot more utility. So that can be something very big for Bitcoin's future, because we all know people just looked at Bitcoin as a store of value. No one really looked onto building on Bitcoin. There actually was a few projects that tried to build on Bitcoin but did not get off the ground, right? So with Jack Dorsey pioneering this could be something big for Bitcoin in itself, right? Now, you may be wondering, how do we get to Web 5.0? Where is Web 4? Right? You know, we just got to Web 3. People are only talking about Web 3 right now, but Web 4.0 is basically mobile web, right? It is the infrastructure to adapt mobile environments, right? So it's like, think about the web connecting to all mobile devices in the real world and virtual world in real time. Web 4 enables mobility and voice interactions between users and the robot, right? If the focus of the previous websites was based on user interactions with the web internet by being in the front of the desk and in front of computers, and the focus of Web 4 is on enabling the users to use and distribute information regardless of the location via mobile devices, right? So therefore, Web 4 changes the relationship between humans and robots, which has a symbiotic interaction, right? In stage 4 of the web, humans will have constant access to robots, and everyday life will become increasingly depending on machines, which it is right now. So we're essentially in Web 4 right now. We're using our mobile devices. Some of you guys are using your mobile devices to listen to this video as of right now. So that is Web 4 in a nutshell for you. Now we're getting to Web 5, right? So Jack Dorsey's Bitcoin Ventures TBD has unveiled a new surprising proposal to start building the next evolution of the internet. Web 5, also known as Web 5.0, or the evolution of Web 3.0. So as they explained on their official site, the goal is to build an extra decentralized web that puts you in the control of your data and identity. So this being a quote from the website, the web democratizes the exchange of information, but its missing key layer is identity. We struggle to secure personal data with hundreds of accounts and passwords we can't remember. On the web today, identity and personal data have become the property of third parties. Web 5 brings decentralized identity and data storage to your applications. It lets devs focus on creating delightful user experience while returning ownership of data and identity to individuals. So Web 5's goal is to create a unique set of tools based on Bitcoin that would change the financial system as we know it today. This would not only allow investors and individuals to protect and own their data, but they would also keep control of their interactions. One of the main criticisms of Web 5 to Web 3 is that Web 3.0 platforms are usually more centralized about what people think, despite the marketing efforts to show that differently, right? So people already figured Solana centralized, you know, which you got crypto.com, CROs is centralized. People are thinking Ethereum, things like that. Everything they feel like is centralized right now, and they feel like the way to bring true decentralization is through Bitcoin and building on top of Bitcoin, right? Now there's been, I forgot the name of the project that built on Bitcoin, but we was talking about it in our Discord a while ago, and it was pretty difficult to navigate. So they're gonna have to like make any infrastructure, any any dApps that's going to be built on Bitcoin, they're going to have to make it very user friendly for people to understand how to use it. Even when you think about Ethereum, it took people some time to learn how to, you know, maneuver around Ethereum, use MetaMask. People are still struggling with that, right? So with 5.0, they need to focus on, you know, usability as of right now. So the pillars of Web 5 include self-owned identity identifiers that enable decentralized identity authentication and routing, verifiable credentials as data formats, and models for cryptographic representation and verifications of claims, and decentralized web nodes, you know, so that's data storage and message relay nodes, right? So now there's talks if Web 5 will replace Web 3.0. Now I believe we're so far off from that as of right now that can't even be in discussions, because we're still struggling with Web 3.0 right now, moving from Web 2 to Web 3, right? So thinking about moving all the way up to Web 5, that's going to be even a lot difficult, but I believe that they both might, you know, be around simultaneously before there's a full potential like move to it, but that may not be for another 20 years maybe, because we're going to take another 5, maybe 10 years to fully integrate into Web 3, right? So Jack Dorsey's, you know, TBD unit has just announced it's building Web 5. This decentralized web leverages Bitcoin to put users back in control of their data, right? Which is what we talked about. They have a full thread on that. So if you guys want to follow this account on Twitter, you can follow that account on Twitter to figure out the whole thread and see what's going on there. So essentially, it's the Bitcoin-centric model. By leveraging Bitcoin's infrastructure, it might be possible to see new set of tools and solutions created on top of that would make Web3 look like an outdated proposal. So Bitcoin, like I said, that's going to be like the catalyst of what they're looking to like build on top of. I feel like that may work. People is going to have to learn how to use that as well. And that will give a whole nother use case to Bitcoin, which could bring the price of Bitcoin higher, way higher, right? People are already thinking that it's going to go to 100K. It potentially could in the future, right? In a few years or so, we could see where it could go. And then you got people saying that Bitcoin is going to be $1 million, right? This could be the reason that Bitcoin could become a $1 million cryptocurrency, because people are going to be building infrastructures and dApps on top of Bitcoin. So that's going to be something interesting to see what 5.0 does. But what do you guys think about 5.0? How far do you guys think we're from 5.0? How you feel about how you getting used to 3.0 as of right now? I feel like 3.0, we are still not on top of it as of right now, but it's getting there. But that is the video for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.